Here we are with the third installment of the five-line image assignment that Dr. Laura requires for her class. And we will start again with our three images that we completed from last session. And what we'll want to do now is create another canvas that's substantially larger than any of these that we can plug our original photo and our five-line drawing onto to make our final project picture. So we'll start off by creating a new image, file new image, and we'll want to make this 400 by 400 to make sure we can fit two of these pictures, whichever one we choose, onto our canvas. And there's our canvas. We'll pull it down out of the way so we can see what we're doing. And I've decided that I'm going to go with the original image of Abe and the image that I scanned in. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. So we're working with two. And what we'll want to do is copy and paste, and copy and paste. And each image that you bring down will start a new layer on our new canvas. And what's handy about well, you'll see what's handy about having different layers. So click on Abe, use our rectangular selection tool, drag a box around, click and drag a box around Abe, go to Edit, Copy, Selection tool, click on our untitled image, and paste Abe in there. So now we've got the background down here in the right hand corner. We'll have our layers. The background layer, which is behind Abe, the big white canvas, and then our second layer, which is Abe, and we'll just call that Abe. It's handy to name each so that as you're working you can know when you get several layers which one you're working on. So highlight Abe, and when you highlight the Move tool, you can move Abe around anywhere you need to without moving the background, and that's the beauty of layers. So we will do the same thing with the scanned in JPEG that we drew. Rectangular selection tool, put a box around our image, edit, copy, and Move tool, click on our untitled image and paste. Another layer with our second image on it. Make sure you're on the Move tool, because now you're going to want to move this one around, and the only thing moving around is layer 2, your scanned in five-line image of your original. Obviously it doesn't look anything like it. This is done out of time constraint, so you get the picture. And so now we have part of our final design here in our two images side by side. The next thing we'll want to do is create another layer and draw a box that will contain our two pictures, and we can do that by selecting the rectangle tool, and like all the rest of the tools, it will give you a toolbar up the top here with different colors, gradients, that sort of thing that you can use to fill your box with, or you can leave it blank, but I'll just use the colors that they gave me right there. Using the tool that appears when you click the rectangle tool, you will draw a box covering up your photos. Now that's on layer 3, so that's independent of the rest of the pictures. What we'll want to do is drag layer 3 behind Abe and layer 2, which we should probably name also our 5-line. And we'll name this one box 1 just by clicking on it. You get the dialog box, or the box where you can enter your text. So now we have a 5-line and Abe on top of box 1, and behind that is the background. the next thing we'll want to do is create another box to put our name into. So I'm going to use the rounded off cornered rectangle tool here. It's rounded rectangle tool, and fill it with something of a different color, maybe, or gradient. We'll go with that. And having selected that tool, you will create a text box on the bottom here. Now you can either go with another layer, add the layer, and put your new text box into it, or if you're not going to move the background from this position, you can just place it right onto the box, because this will become one image once it's on there. And after that, we'll want to create another layer which we'll put our text on, and we'll just call that text, and we will select the text tool, and again, all of your tools up at the top, different fonts, font sizes, etc. I'm just going to use the one they gave me. Click on the screen and it will give you a box to type into, and I'm just going to put Abe L. And once you click back on the move tool, the box will go away and our text layer will highlight our text layer, and we can move that around independently, just like if we click on Abe, we can move him around independently. Now what we'll want to do with all of these layers is we will want to flatten them into one image now that this is our final product. So we will go to layer, go down to the bottom, flatten image, and now you'll notice that there's just one flat background image without any layers. So now with this image with a single layer, we can make a JPEG image to save to our desktop. So we'll go to File, Save to My Computer. Before we do that, we want to make sure we click on the untitled image that we are working with. We will click File, Save to My Computer, save as a JPEG, save it, and select where you want to put it, and hit save. We'll reduce our window, and our untitled image appears where we put it. Abe L. Now this is of the proper size for entry into Blackboard, and that's what we'll get into for our next segment and our final segment. So that's what we'll work on. See you next time.